Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go.
Hey Squeeze, this is me, Cara, and today I'm doing a book review on Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, and this is out in movie theaters. I went to see the movies too, so I'm going to compare them, I guess. Well, I'm not going to talk so much about the movie. I'm going to talk more about the book, because the book has more than what the movie had. But it was about this woman named Nique, and she was dating this guy named Scotty, and they got in this car accident. They were, I guess, like, drunk or something, and they got in this car accident, and she thought the car flipped over, and she thought that he had passed away. So she was looking for help, and nobody would stop to help her, and she walked all the way home and then passed out. And then the next day the cops were knocking on her door, and she had to go to prison for, in the book it says 5 years, but I think in the movie it was 7 years. They blamed her for the accident, and she was pregnant while she was in prison. So she gave birth and went right to Scotty, her boyfriend's family. So they raised her. And then Scotty has a best friend named Ledger, and Ledger raised her too. She goes to the bar and she meets Ledger. And then in the book and the movie it's different. Like in the book they like hooked up and she didn't know that was Scotty's friend, her boyfriend's friend. In the movie it didn't play out like that. It played out a little bit different. In the book she didn't know that was his friend. That was Scotty's friend that she hooked up with. Then she realized it was his friend that she hooked up with, and Ledger realized it was Nique, and he has a lot of resentment towards Nique because he blames her for Scotty's passing away. So what else happened? She never got to meet her daughter, and Scotty's parents realized she was back in town after being in jail for 7 years, and they put a restraining order on her so she doesn't go see their daughter, because she went to their door and knocked on the door to see her daughter, and then they put a restraining order on her because they didn't want her to see her daughter because of what happened. And so she didn't get to see her daughter. She was upset because Ledger was keeping her from her daughter too. And Ledger and then Nique started dating a little bit. Well, not a little bit. They started dating. And then he started to like fall in love with her and stuff. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to say too much. I feel like I'm saying enough. If you want to read this book, read this book. I give it a 5 stars. And the movie is 10 out of 10. They left some things out in the movie, but they can't put everything in the movie that they put in the book. So it's always good to read the book, like before the movie or after the movie. It doesn't matter. It's always good to read the book because they have more details. So yes, this is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. If you haven't seen the movie yet or read the book, read the book, go read it. It's good and you won't regret it. And yeah, so if you like this video or you like when I do book reviews, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, turn on notification bell so you know every time Cara Dimples post another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Even when you feel low, you can still go.